It is Black History Month, and here at Urban View, we celebrate Black history every single day. But that said, I do think it's important to acknowledge this month. So I want to go through each of you and tell me who is a Black history icon, living or past, that inspires you every day in the kind of work that you do. Let's start with you, Jerry Lynn Johnson.
Thank you. When I get asked these kinds of questions, the other kind of question is, who's your favorite composer or something? It's always very difficult to kind of pick one person. And so for me, I think there are all these figures that people don't realize combine art and politics. And people don't realize that these famous artists like Paul Robeson or Marian Anderson, everything that they did was political, not because they were setting out necessarily for political ends, but just the fact that they were pursuing their passion as artists, just the fact that they were occupying the places as creative people that they were in the industry was kind of an act of political revolution through the arts. So I would say Marian Anderson, Paul Robeson, also I Love to Fly, Bessie Coleman. So those would be my top three right now.
Love it, love it. What about you, Elle?
I would have to say, well, first, I just want to take a moment and recognize the ancestors and everything that they've done for us. I would say my first pick is always Harriet Tubman. It seems very cliche, but Harriet Tubman had this philosophy of once we're heading out of this demise, there's no turning back. Like, she never let anyone with her turn back. And that's a personal philosophy for me. Like, I feel like my destiny is to bring people along this culinary path with me, especially women of color. And I think I would also say Edna Lewis. She's considered the mother of African-American cuisine. And I could go on and on about who she is, but I think each and every one of you should Google Edna Lewis. She has some amazing cookbooks. She's no longer with us, but she's the mother of African-American cuisine. And if you want to know how to fry chicken or make chicken and dumplings, she is the one to go to for that.
And can I just say about Miss Harriet Tubman, I've had some folks say, oh, I'm tired of hearing about her. And I cut that off immediately. There is never a moment in my life where I'm tired of hearing about Miss Harriet Tubman. I don't care if you hear about her every single day. She is an ancestor for a reason. And I think it's always important to honor her. I don't care if she gets a lot of love. She deserves more love.
More and more. I keep a picture
on the $20 bill.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. What about you, Mr. Tim Pullum? Tim?
So I came in with one person, but then you made it personal about, well, who has inspired you along your journey? So that changed my answer a bit. So I would say Oprah Winfrey. She leads with authenticity, no matter where she is, whatever environment. And I have always been inspired by that. Because, a lot of times in this business and entertainment, you can run across some fake folks, some people fronting, and she just leads by example, and she is a force. I am also inspired by President Barack Obama. I think having him as the face on TV, it created such an impact culturally, politically. And so when I see him, I see a reflection of myself in my community.
I love it. I'm going to give you all three quotes that I live by that kind of what y'all are saying. One is Leontine Price, who is the iconic opera singer. She said, "I am here and you will know that I am the best." I mean, come on now. I am here and you will know that I am the best. Nina Simone, she said, "Don't put nothing in it unless you feel it." I mean, that's all of us can relate to that, right? And also Halle Berry, when she won the Oscar, she said, "This moment is so much bigger than me." So all of us who are in these spaces where we might be the only one in the room, and we know that other folks led us there, I feel like this moment is so much bigger than me. So just wanted to take a moment to honor Black History Month. Carter G. Woodson, shout out.